This is Zach Crockford's cast blog on 2/20/2010 for baseball preseason. It's Sturgis Charter Public. Um, so yesterday was Saturday, and we had a baseball clinic. I haven't actually been for the last couple of weeks because I was last time I was up looking at colleges in Vermont, and then the last weekend I was up with the school in Quebec. So this was my first time back in a couple of weeks, and I'm pretty out of shape, to be honest with you. Uh, just the last couple of days now, I've been starting to get going. I've been running a lot because it's been nice out, and I'm pretty sore. It's starting to hurt a little bit, but I can feel my body getting back into it, and I'm really glad. I'm starting to feel a little better. I get some endorphins, and adrenaline, and it's good. It's good. I think it's going to benefit me. I know it always does. So, my two outcomes are show perseverance and commitment in an activity. Again, this perseverance is the commitment is coming out of this long winter. And the other day I was really sore from a run, and I went out and I did another 7 mile run. And 7 miles is a long way after a winter of doing nothing but curling. So, getting back into this rigorous physical activity, it takes a lot of commitment. It was not fun yesterday. It was cold out. I mean, it wasn't that cold, but you can still feel it when it's cold like that and you run. You can feel it in your lungs. It's not fun. I mean, but it does make me feel better. I know it puts me in better shape, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. That's part of my preseason. Um, Perseverance and commitment just in that clinic itself, that preseason clinic. Going back there after 2 weeks away, it wasn't easy. I got a new blister on my hand here, right there. See it? That one popped yesterday. Um, that's no fun. And it's rigorous activity. You're sore. It takes some commitment. It takes some perseverance to keep going because 2 or 3 weeks from now, I'll start not to feel it anymore and it'll feel better. So that's outcome five: perseverance, commitment, and an activity. And then my second outcome is number two: undertaking new challenges. So I put that one in here because I'm a junior. I'm an upperclassman. It's my first time in that position in baseball. Um, but also because this year I'm not a captain, which I was last year, and I think there's some authority I get being a junior now, that there's a little bit more responsibility, and at the same time I'm not a captain anymore, so there's a little bit less I have to think about and deal with. But it's also, it's an interesting situation because essentially been demoted. Um, but if it's for the best of the team, that's what I want. So that's good. Um, so this new challenge. There are freshmen. I think there are a couple in this clinic who will be going to Sturgis, and it's difficult to realize sometimes that you think about the kids who were juniors or seniors when you were a freshman, and how big they were and how much they looked like they had things going on. And sometimes you just realize, you know, you don't have things. You don't have things understood. You don't know what's going on at all. So you start to think, does anyone know what's going on? And the new challenge here is that there's there are times, and I think as an upperclassman you have to sort of be above the kind of petty stuff. Like, I know a couple of the guys didn't show up to the clinic the other day, but you can't say anything. And those guys happen to be captains. I'm not a captain, but I was at the clinic. You can't say anything. So it's that kind of thing you have to sort of rise above. And that's a new challenge. And that's something I'm continually working on. It's getting above that sort of petty stuff like that, because it doesn't do anybody any good. Um, and as a junior, and there's no reason. So I'm gonna I'm gonna work with this not being a captain thing, and at the same time being a junior, and it's an interesting distinction there. So this is Zach Crawford's cast blog for baseball preseason clinic on 2/20/10.